guys, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Sheila Divine's channel, what is up? My name is Amy. I hope you guys are hopefully you guys are doing well. My mind is completely in it, like a lot of places right now. There's a lot going on in my life, a lot happening. It's very busy, but I love it. So I am getting out your daily message today for the 18th. I am using the Surrender deck, and I'm also using the Keepers of the Light deck to get your message. So something quick and easy. With that, let's get into this. So this week today, whenever you see this message, whenever you need to hear it, one of the first things that you guys need to surrender this week is overthinking. So the card says, surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Okay, so as you guys embrace this week, because I did ask spirit, what is the collective message for this week? I know that this reading is going out on the 18th, but I kind of wanted to expand a little more. I kind of wanted to see, because I'm only going to use this deck once this week, so I want to kind of see overall this week, what is it that the collective needs to get on board with? What does the collective need to surrender this week? And one of the first cards was obsessive thinking. So if there's a person, if there's a thing that's just, going through your mind, it's kind of turning that situation over to God, turning that situation over to spirit and saying, you know what, I've done what I needed to do. I've said my piece. I've opened up. I've communicated how I feel. If you haven't, then maybe that's what the next step is that you need to be expressing how you feel this week. You need to be opening up and, really saying what it is you need to say. But if you have spoken your truth, if you have opened up, the angels are coming through and saying, look, there's only a certain point where you get to, and then the rest you have to leave up to faith. You have to leave up to spirit. You have to know that the angels are hearing your prayers. The angels are hearing what you are saying. But you have to release that attachment, release the outcome, and allow us to do what we're going to do. That's what I hear for you guys. So again, if there's something that you're thinking about, if there's something you're obsessing about, you know what? Tell yourself, if it's going to be for me, it will be for me. If this relationship is going to work out, it's going to work out. If it's not going to work out, it means that there's something better for me. If I'm meant to have this job, if I'm meant to have this car, if I'm meant to move, etc., you guys know where I'm going with this, then it will be mine, okay? You have to look at what you're seeing when it comes to the situation and say, okay, I'm not going to obsess over it anymore, because if it's meant to be for me, it's going to be for me. So I'm going to move forward. I'm going to have a great week this week. I'm going to think positive, and I'm just going to focus on what I can change instead of what I can change. I'm going to surrender to what if. Flow with what it is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it will bring you peace. So this says, if I can't change what is going on in my life, then I'm going to accept it. I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to wait for whatever it is I'm supposed to be waiting for. I am going to go with the flow. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to release. I'm going to let go. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move along. I'm going to move away. I'm going to disconnect, etc., etc. It goes on and on, right? So this feeling that I'm picking up, the collective energy this week, I don't know if you guys have seen my Facebook post, my Instagram post, the collective energy for this week for collective and twin flames. I woke up today and it was such this happiness feeling. So I feel like great things are happening for you guys this week. Great things are definitely coming in, but you need to just go with the flow this week. You need to allow what it is that wants to come in, and then everything else is just going to go. I feel like you have no reason to worry. You have no reason to be fearing the worst or thinking the worst. It's like, you know what? Just breathe, do some meditation, and keep yourself grounded. Keep yourself focused on, again, the things that you can change. Because when you're in the state of trying to change everything, Spirit says you're missing out on what you need to be learning right now, and that's a lesson. So the last card this week says surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. So surrender denial. So people are going to perceive themselves to be one way. you are perceiving yourself to be one way. You want people to accept you how you are. So it's about learning to accept people for who they are, whether they're good or bad. Any situation that is appearing in your life this week, especially today, it's coming into your life because you're strong enough to go through it. It's coming in your life because there's something here that you need to learn from. It might not necessarily, you might not necessarily understand it right now, but Spirit is saying you don't need to understand the concept. You don't need to understand the situation at this very moment, because what's going to happen is that we are going to show you in time what it is you're supposed to be learning. But we need you to go with the flow. We need you to accept, and we need you to allow us to help you move forward, because there is a feeling of being like stuck or disconnected, or just feeling out of place lately, or just, I don't know, feeling like you're not going to go anywhere or something along that. But move through that. Stop living in denial and stop thinking that, you know, nothing is going to happen for you, or love's not going to come around, or you're not going to get that job. It's all about mindset, right? So it's about creating the right mindset as you start off this new week. So, yes. Okay, so that is from that deck. And for those that would like to get this deck, it's called The Power of Surrender Cards by Judith. It's a very good deck. Okay, so I'll put that there. And the other deck I'm going to use, like I said, is the Keepers of the Light. So you guys got Galia, which is Earth Connections, and it says, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, and stay grounded, which I said, a lot of you aren't grounded right now, and I don't know if that is because you're allowing outside forces to kind of push you away from yourself, but it's kind of, I feel this need to pull yourself back in, and that's why I really feel like meditation is definitely gonna help you this week, today at least. So it says, Gala is Mother Earth. She is the keeper of the light who holds the planet in her hands and heart. Her kiss is on every animal's forehead. She is the life that moves through the plants, the sweetness within the honey, and the force that encourages the bees to fly. She loves, protects, and guides all beings. She asks us to love them too. How can we help them, and how can we help the planet? Extended message. You are blessed to receive the Great Mother card today because it shows that the earth itself, through the image of Galia, is protecting your path. You are a strong, focused, and loving individual. Stay grounded and don't allow your imagination, ego, or fears to run away with you. Ensure your choices are for the highest good. Galia is also bringing her motherly love to you and encircling you in a cocoon of peace. If you've had trouble with a mother in your life or have feeling disconnected from or grieving your own mother, Galia helps revitalize that connection and will bring healing where it's possible. If you are a mother and are worrying about these duties, know that Galia is thanking you for your hard work and commitment. The earth is blessed to have you. Beautiful message today, guys. So just to wrap this up, just know that there's a lot of motherly earth. Like, you know, sometimes as a mom myself, you know, I've got a million things to do and I'm just like, how am I going to get this all done? And sometimes I feel like, you know, an octopus mother because I don't have, like, I've got all this stuff to do and I only have 2 hands, but sometimes I feel like I have all these other hands attached to me, and it's not till like the end of the night that I realize that, you know, I'm a badass mom because I was able to accomplish so much today, you know, versus other days. But I really feel like it's looking at the bigger picture to say, you know, we are all here. We're all supporting each other. We're all soul family here. You know, embrace yourself. Embrace what you have to offer. Just know, like, I just feel like just know that you have a reason to be here. You know, be mindful of protecting yourself and still loving yourself today. You know that you are protected. Okay? Know that you may feel like you're alone in this world, but there's so much love around you. It's just about opening yourself up to the idea of that. Yeah. You just continue to stay strong, continue to stay focused, and continue to move forward. And I feel like, again, great things are coming ahead. All right. So that is what I have for you guys. Have yourself a fabulous Monday, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.